people? Welcome to Bethel Brothers Hot Rod. This is the first digging into it episode of Project 69, the 1969 C20 Camper Deluxe Special with a 350 and 400 transmission. Anyway, I'm starting the show off out here in the shop. Joe's got his 47 Ford underneath its little blanket in the shop, so there's no room for me to work in here. I gotta go work in the back. The reason Joe's got this in here is because his new pad doesn't have a lot of space, so he's storing junk here. Anyway, he's planning on coming to get it after he's done doing what he's doing. But the dude ain't done yet, so I went and got some junk, spent about $200. Damn it. So, let's go put some of it into the truck. It's just tear down light duty. You'll see. Okay, there it is. So on the agenda for today, I've noticed, most notably are these big dents that are in the back. They're on both damn sides. But the gas tank's in there. So in order to beat those dents out, I'm going to have to get the seat out and the gas tank out. Must be a lock on the other side. Anyway, I'm going to take the seat out. I'm going to take the carpet out. I'm going to take these little siding mabobs off. Everything I can take off. This dash I'm going to take off. And I'm going to work on some of these. See this, man? I got some screws poking through. I used to have those big old stupid mirrors that went from there to there. And I got these holes to deal with. I want them gone. I want these trim pieces gone. This crap is going to have to wait till later. So, yeah. Plus, Joe's got the welder, so damn it. Anyway, I'll go through it like I normally do and show you. This episode of Bethel Brothers Hot Rod brought to you by Lugs. Nah, just kidding. It's an empty box. What's the empty box for? I got all these Ziploc bags. Ha ha ha, you're funny, you're funny. Right on them. Gas tank bolts. Blah blah blah. Got those, and I'm going to just throw them in the box. I don't lose them. Now I know what they are. I have to dig for them. And they're sealed. Let me seal that. Yep. And you're not going to lose them. So I got the tank out, and being that this is a 69 and stuff, I'm not keeping the seat belts. Those are going to get tossed. I'm going to take up this nasty matting, and these are coming off. Going to save all the screws. They're going to get painted because they're rusty. I'm going to take off the other sides. Anything I can get out of the cab off, I'm going to probably take it off. So, oh, what a headache. And the bolts aren't coming out easy. Had to get some breaker bar. That's what that pipe over there for. Yeah. So anyway, back to it. But I can see where the dent hole thing. I'll just shoot. I'll go on the other side. The thingamawitchet and the doodad. Doodad-a-rada. See the big dent and hole. I think what it was now, I kind of figured it out. Dude had the bed too close. And the bolts and stuff where he got hit in the ass end. And then the bed vibrated on it. Dun 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 dun. So I'm going to beat those out and then probably do some other work. I don't know. There's so much goddamn stuff to do, I can't decide what to do first. So, I know those are coming out, and I'm hoping to find some silver coins in here. That'd be kind of nice. It's old enough. Kind of cool. Alright. Fully grossed out by all the dirt that was under here. Now you can see the daylight shining through. What happened there is the dude had a piece of foam. Because his stupid little jack was over here, and it was rattling while he was driving, so he put that there, but it got wet and drip. Pretty much where you see those holes is where the worst of the rust is, so it's not as bad as I thought. That side over there was completely filled with dirt. I'm going to stick the camera in there, see if it'll show me, because I can't really see. Can I see in there? No, it's just a dark hole of dirt. But you gotta watch those, otherwise that kind of crap happens. I'm gonna tear up all of this. It doesn't look like there's too much rust damage underneath the floor, which I'm kind of happy about. I'll just replace this stuff. You can get it at a hardware store, cheaper. And then if you want to roll it down, the stuff they use on the windows, the bitchethane, works good on this too. It's like tar and absorbs shock and noise. It'll be a quiet ride. I'm kind of running out of daylight though. It took longer than I thought to get all that heap of crap out of the truck. All this junk. But I think I can bang these out. And this one. There's some dents on the side too. There's one right here, I think. Oh, there's a couple of them. Bang, 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 bang. Down the side. And I can't fix those. Like, knock them out because this detail's in the way. It's all stamped and part of it. Can't take it off, so I gotta do the body work. And this line right here that's on it, getting rid of that. One smooth, like I did on Sam. No body seams, man. This stuff, the little side trimmy, is all beat up. I don't know if I'm gonna salvage it or not. Stupid bent piece, I hate you, I kill you. Anyway, progress is slow. Alright, so I was using like my hammers and junk and bang these out as much as I could. This piece right here is in the way. I bent it up a little bit trying to get back to it, but because it's there, I can't really do much unless I cut it out, and I'm not going to cut it out, so I'm going to fill that dent. And over here, I don't know if you remember what they look like, but I beat those out too. Try to get out of the light. This display screen I'm looking at is so scratched up I can't tell what it's showing you. So, kind of guessing. It's kind of marred and charred and beat up. I went over it with some 80 grit to make sure there's no dirt and stuff. I'm going to use this paint as the base. And there's no way I'm going to go down to bare metal, especially this time of year, and expose all of it. But there's a lot of spots where that bed was rubbing. I'm going to put something on that, but I'm going to try to fill this with some of the fiberglass jelly. This is all the stuff that I got. I got some mineral spirits, a bunch of paint, some gloves, some tape. Definitely need one of these. Anyway, if you guys have watched this show for any length of time, when Joe and I first started Bethel Brothers Hot Rod, we did a lot of body work with just regular Bondo. Well, through trial and error, this is what I came to want to use over anything else. This stuff is, you could put it on, hit it with a hammer, and it won't crack. It'll stick to anything. You can even tool parts out of it. And it's really smooth going on. It goes on like peanut butter, and it sands super easy. So you get real clean lines with super good strength. So I totally recommend using this stuff. Fiberglass jelly. So I got all that matting up. I wanted to check for rust, and I'm glad I did, because there's some right there. See it? Big old lumpy cancer. Well, all over there it was covered with it, and he had these discs in the truck, so I'm just going to use them. The guy that owned it before me, just knocking it off. Not as ugly as it looks. It's just surface mostly. I mean, it's a lot of surface rust, but let's see, already look better. A little cancer got in there, but I got some treatment for that, so stick around. Used Windex and wiped everything down really good. And where it's rusty, I've got some primer that when you spray it over rust, it turns it to zinc. It's kind of like that rust destroyer I've used in the past. And then I got some undercoating, bed coating, and off-brand, cheap. I'm going to spray that in there. So it's going to get some rust protector. And then whatever that's too ugly for me, I'll just fill that in with some of the fiberglass. Oh, speaking of that, I applied a bunch to some spots. letting it dry. Just use a little trowel. This one over here where it was bad, I'm going to have to do it again. The dent was too deep. There's still some dent right there. I also got the one up on the window. And there was a deep one up here. He hit something. Scratch! Big dent. So I filled that. Oh, and there was one there. I filled some dents. There's going to be more. But I'm trying to get the inside clean so I can start working on the stuff in here and have something clean to start with. You know, so if I put down stuff, it'll stick to it and not old nasty junk that you got to scrub. I hate this part. And ta-da! It's been murdered out, yo. Still got these pieces up here, which I'll tape off the windows to do that, but most of this stuff's going to be covered up anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I even got the sides. Here, I'll have to go to the other side. With lighting conditions and all. See, side kick panel. Looks a lot cleaner, easier to work with. That rust stuff really covered up the goopy junk. And then this stuff kind of just sprays out like plastic. I got some foggy spots, but like I said, I don't care. It kind of seals it up. That way if there's like any loose wires bumping around somewhere, it's not going to make contact with the frame. It's all insulated. Like I said, I'm covering it up, but I got something clean to start with. Look at this hideous steering wheel. Look at that. Oh, jeez. Fuck that thing, dude. I'll leave it on there just to steer it around, but totally not staying, man. I'd just break it all down to metal and start over. That'd be kind of cool. Make it kind of trippy looking. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's going to be hard, though. Yep. So, it's cold. And it's taking the fiberglass a while to set up. So I'm going to let it cure overnight, do a little sanding, a little reapplication. Still got the dash, those side panels, the headliner, everything. Just getting started. But it's good to be back where I belong, making hot rods. So it's going to be a little bit, but you got time, right? So thanks for tuning in and watching this episode of Project 69, dude. Peace out, babies. Bonus.